Hi, I wanted to talk a little bit today about raid strategies. The raid team that I like to use is a blue-green team, and I always talk a lot about using either blue-green or red-yellow teams because they have a tendency to mask the weaknesses of the opposing traits. Blue team is susceptible to yellow attacks, however, green has an advantage over yellow. Green, however, is susceptible to red attacks, while blue has an advantage over red. So using a blue-green or a red-yellow team allows you to attack the tunes from the opposing player's team that have an advantage over your players, to attack those players first. So I always, like I say, talk about using either blue-green or red-yellow because they have the tendency to mask those weaknesses. So I'm just going to jump right in and take a look at what I get as they come along. Nessie here is the first one up. Now this is a good example of what I was talking about. The yellow tunes have an advantage over the blue tunes, so I tend to try to find the ones that I'm weakest to first. In this case, Abraham is a tune that really has an advantage over me a lot, so I'll typically start off by attacking that one first. After I take the first two green hits, then I'll try to decide if I want to continue to attack or not. A good way to figure that out is by taking a look at the weapons that each tune has. In this case, this tune takes a bonus to AP when taking damage, so I don't want to touch him too much because I don't want him to go off right away on this first attack. So I'm going to move over to another tune that seems susceptible. Typically, Sadiq's really tough, so I'm going to move over to Abby right away and hit her with a couple of attacks. Now I'm going to go back to Abraham, and this time I'm going to hit him with both of my greens. And then I'll see that he's almost done. So I'm going to attack him with my Abraham that has the execution specialist skill, just to make sure that he's dead right away. And then from here I'm going to go back to Abby and attack her with my last two tunes on my team. At this point I am entering my third round, and all of my tunes have their rushes leveled up. So at this point I'm going to switch over to the second line that I haven't touched yet, and I'm going to start off with the line attack that I use from Andrea. Andrea's line attack is not only going to hit both of those players, but it's also going to weaken them. So I'm going to follow that up with the Revenant Strike from Abraham. Typically I'm really hoping that he's going to hit two of the players that were in the line from Andrea, because they're weaker and they'll typically die from the second hit from Abraham. That leaves me with whatever players are left. Normally I tend to have just one left here, but if I have two, first thing I do is look at the traits that have the weakest disadvantage, and in this case it's Abby, so I'm going to hit her with Jesus. It's going to take care of her right away, and now at this point it's just a matter of finishing up the match. So you can do the same thing with the blue-green or the red-yellow strategy. Like I say, the best idea, though, is to attack the strongest players first, and leave yourself with the weaker ones left towards the end. So that's a quick look at the raid strategy that I like to use. I hope that it helps you out in your game. Thanks for watching.